All right, welcome Kate and Josephine to the Be the One podcast. I'm so glad y'all are here today. Is this your first time in our studio?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right, what do you think? Do you like it?
I do. I
It's
didn't
really
know that we
cool.
had this.
I know y'all are actually the first middle school students for us to ever interview in this studio. So that is really exciting. And we have you here today because Finding Nemo Jr. is coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. And we wanted y'all to tell us more about that. But before we get there, I want y'all to introduce yourselves, tell us your names, how old you are, and all that good stuff.
I'm Josephine. I'm 13, almost 14, and I'm in 8th grade.
There you go.
I'm Kate, and I am in 6th grade, and I'm 11 years old.
Awesome. Well, we're so glad y'all are here. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Nemo. Tell us about the show. Tell us your roles. Tell us who all is in the cast. Let's talk about Nemo.
Okay, well, I am going to be playing Professor Ray and Crush the Sea Turtle. I'm very excited for that.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
Nemo is played by Harry. What's his last name?
Waddell.
And Marlin is played.
Marlin is played by Jackson Fussell.
Awesome. Okay, and you are
I am Dory.
Dory. Okay,
And
these are some.
also, I have some friends who are playing in the tank scene as people who Nemo are friends with.
Oh, that's so fun. I cannot wait. Well, what is your favorite part about this show?
Probably, this might be biased, but I really like the turtle scene.
I also really like the turtle scene. I think it's like the best like music in the show.
So fun. Well, that is one of my favorite scenes from the movie, so I can't wait to see how you guys do it in the play. All right, so tell me, are there puppets involved? How is this being acted out, this famous animated movie?
Yes, there are puppets, and I think we're all going to be wearing white costumes or blue.
Yes, we're gonna have like a blue T-shirt. So
Okay.
there aren't really costumes for the show, but we do have the puppets.
Okay. Has that been a little tricky to learn how to work and to operate?
Yes, I'm going to need to get like a flag belt to hold mine because it's heavy.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Manta Ray one. It's
yeah.
2 people. We thought it was going to be 3, and then we thought it was going to be 1.
Okay.
But all of my puppets are a lot of people, so.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yes. Also, it's been sort of hard to learn how to use the puppets because
Really?
we just got them on Sunday.
Really?
So we are still like trying to do all the scenes that we've done before and like choreograph everything, but with the puppets.
With the puppets. That is an added layer of things you have to think about. I mean, not only your lines and your stage presence, but then the mechanics of working this puppet. Oh, I cannot wait to see it.
They actually look like pretty good. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, because we were renting them from the high school, and I thought that it was going to be like, I don't know, paper mache, I guess, but they actually look really good. They're really good quality.
That's
Some
awesome.
of them are kind of weird. Like there's a pufferfish. It's like a fanny pack. Or it's like the shape of a fanny pack.
Oh, that's so neat.
They're unexpected.
Unexpected. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be part of the fun of the show.
I think that it's sort of interesting how we get to use the puppets, and that like sometimes like I understand this definitely needs the puppets because most of the characters are too big to just be played like in
Right.
a costume.
Yeah,
Yes,
it'd be
that's such a
very
good
hard
point.
to portray a shark
Yes.
as being much bigger when Mason's like, he's tall, but he's not much taller than Harry.
Well, it's going to be really fun to watch. So let's talk about the character breakfast. First of all, describe what that is, but then also how will you do that with the puppets?
So the character breakfast, it's like where we have this year we're having kids from kindergarten through 2nd grade who want to come and like see a sort of a preview of the show and like get to meet the characters, can like come early in the morning and they get to have breakfast, they get to like coloring sheets, and they get to see us do a dance from the show.
Oh, that's going to be
It's
fun.
always really fun. It's probably one of the highlights of my show because I grew up going to most of the character breakfasts.
Yes.
And it's just like so fun to see these people who
Right.
like you usually would just see in a Brookstone uniform
Right.
like as a totally different person.
Right.
It's going to be a little bit harder with our puppets. We're going to have a few characters come out at a time.
Okay.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some substitute puppets, like the Crush
good,
puppet,
yeah.
which is like 4 people.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's too big
Yeah.
to carry
The
throughout.
Crush puppet is 4 people, so we're getting a smaller turtle puppet and using that as
Okay.
Crush instead. So
that's good.
They'll still get to experience this really fun character.
That's awesome.
But I think we're giving out a few posters too. With, like,
Yes,
autographs.
we're gonna assign posters, and then the kids
that's
get
so
to
fun.
take that.
That's going to be so much fun. So, I mean, and the kids love looking up to the older kids and getting their picture made, and it gets them so excited about the show. So, Finding Nemo in the movie doesn't have music. So, what songs will you be singing? Is it throughout, or is it just like a couple of songs?
It's pretty consistent.
Is
I mean,
it?
like
Okay.
a lot of the songs like really have like it's a lot of dialogue and lines, and it really just the songs aren't just singing for no reason. They're singing to tell the story.
Okay.
They really just take place of all the lines that would have been in the movie. Like there's a jellyfish scene, and it starts with some lines, and they're debating whether they should go over or under the trench, and they eventually go over, which is not what they were told to do, because Dory sees something shiny. And but it's just about how Marlin starts to panic, and then he's like, Dory, let's play a game. Whoever can get out of the jellyfish first without getting stung wins. And it's the Just Keep Swimming song, but
Yes.
it keeps faster, and
cute.
it's about them racing, and it's really fun.
Oh, cute.
And also, I think that I think we could have done it without music, but I think adding in like the songs and dances is a lot more fun.
It's a lot more fun for the kids.
Yeah, like Josephine said, it does take up lots of the lines because like there's a lot of dialogue in it. It's not just like singing la 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 and, like the whole time for no
Yeah,
reason. It's
right.
like all of the dialogue just spun in with music and a
That's
few different
awesome.
words.
Well, I know the kids are going to love it. We can't not wait to see it. We've already got tickets. So, okay. So tell me, being a part of the theater, this is not either one of your first plays. Y'all have been involved in the theater for a while now. So what do you love about being a part of Brookstone Theater?
I like that it gives you a chance to like reach out to other grades, because I remember when I started 6th grade, I had my 6th grade friends, but I didn't really know anyone else in the other grades, well, except for Stuart. And but like when I did the play, I got to know Martha and Ezra and like all those people really well, and it was just really fun to like be able to see them and be like, "Hi, Martha."
That's so fun. What about you, Kate?
I think it's just like fun to like feel the rush of like being on stage and just like having fun, just like expressing yourself in a different way.
Right.
And you also do get to make a lot of new friends in different grades that you probably wouldn't have otherwise.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's kind of just a place where people like set down whoever they are at school or like whoever they talk to at school, and then just like make new friends. Like I kind of feel like I'm in kindergarten again. It's really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. So what are some of the skills you acquire while being a part of the theater? Some of the things you learn about yourself and learn to do that might be new.
You definitely learn how to like make your voice go up and down for sure, and like how to memorize things quicker, because you have to read all your lines and do all the music and do all the dances, and on top of that you also have to like keep up with your schoolwork, so you have to like know that you can do it, and it helps you a lot.
That's true.
Honestly, for me, it's more about what happens like while you're performing, but you're backstage, because like the rush, the quick, the who goes here, who goes here, like switching. And this was really for the Jungle Book too, because you had to change costumes and probably really fast.
Right.
But now it's just changing puppets, which is still difficult because you got to be gentle.
Right.
And it's just about time management and being able to do things fast, and then putting on a new face to go on stage.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think every time you do something like this, you learn new things about yourself and things that you didn't know you could do. So you kind of have to stretch yourself a little bit. So this year, we were talking earlier, this play is open not just to the middle schoolers, but to the 5th grade, correct?
Yes.
So tell me how that has changed things.
When I was in 6th grade and we did the Jungle Book, I think we had 11 people in total for cast. So everyone had probably around 4 parts that they had to learn lines for, learn songs for, learn choreograph for. And it's just a lot easier with a lot of people to take in those roles.
Definitely.
And I like seeing a lot of new like boys doing it, because it used to be, I think we had 2 boys our first year, maybe 3. And now we have, it's divided equally.
That's awesome.
And I remember like last year for Aristocats, almost the entire cast was girls, and there were only four boys doing the entire show.
So this year there are a lot more.
There are a lot more, and that's like
That's-
a good thing because
that's
I
a
feel
great
like
thing.
they're getting more comfortable with like going
Right.
out there, and they don't really
Right.
care
Right.
if their like friends say that they can't.
Right. Well, it also shows that you guys have done such a good job in the theater that it makes people want to be a part of it, that it looks like it's fun. It is fun, and that encourages other people to come out. So that's really exciting. Okay, so if you could tell anybody, this is your moment to sell this show. If you could say you want to come see Finding Nemo Jr. because, how do you finish that statement?
It's really just unique with the puppets and stuff. You want to come see Finding Nemo Jr. because of how just we play the puppets, how we add songs into the lines, and just how fun it is to be on stage.
That's awesome.
I'd say like you can see all of this stuff happening like under the ocean, and like you've already seen the movie before, so you can expect something a little different than from the play. And also, it's just a really fun production. It's like really funny and cute.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And just like it's just a spin on an original cartoon. And also I know a
for
lot
sure.
of people are coming because of the song, like Where's
my dad?
Oh, yes, that went a little bit viral.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I know. Well, we can't wait to hear that song.
So
then.
if you wanted to see
Yes.
Harry do that in front of a bunch of people,
Come to Finding Nemo.
yes.
I love it. I love it. And I will put, for our listeners, I will put how to buy tickets in the show notes so they can click and buy their tickets before they're sold out. So, and y'all are doing 3 productions, right? A Friday, Saturday,
Yes.
and a Sunday show, correct?
And also this one's a little bit longer than the plays in the past. It's like 15 minutes longer, I think.
Good to know. Okay.
Because it's like an hour long.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I know it will be so worth it, and it's going to be fantastic. And I know my little girl is just ecstatic. She can't wait to come see it. So, okay. So now I told y'all earlier, I ask all of my grown-up guests these 2 questions, but I want to hear from you, from your middle school perspectives. What are your favorite books, or what is the book that maybe has had an impact on you? So who wants to go first?
I'm probably going to say we read Tuck Everlasting in like 5th grade. 5th grade books were so good. Like we read Tuck Everlasting and Number of the Stars. And those are probably some of my favorite books to this day. Like Number of the Stars just put like a unique, because like a lot of Holocaust books are about like the Jews' perspective, but this is the perspective of people who weren't Jews and like trying to defend the people who were Jews, and just the way that they smuggled them over to Denmark, I think, I don't know, somewhere.
Sweden,
And
I think. I don't know, though.
it was really unique. And Tuck Everlasting, because you're always asked like, would you rather, or like when I think of living forever, I feel like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. And then Tuck Everlasting like shows like how it really isn't, and how the girl chooses to not drink the water and not live forever, which is like a sacrifice. But like, it's like bittersweet. It's really good.
Yeah. You know, when we have Miss Smith Bufus on here, she talked about Tuck Everlasting too, and how much she loves that book. All right. What about you, Kate?
I think my favorite book would be also like Number of the Stars or Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked
love that
Wonder
one.
because it was like, it was a different book than what I've like read before. And it was just like about being kind and not judging by like
Right.
appearances.
Right.
And including everyone. Also, in 4th grade, we read a book called Out of My Mind. And it was about a girl who couldn't, like, she was in a wheelchair and she couldn't use, so she, like, couldn't use her legs or arms, or she couldn't talk, and she had to, and it was just about her life, and, like, she was super smart. So she had to figure out how to live
Right.
with her disability.
Wow. Those sound like really good books. I have not read that one. So, okay. Well, those are great recommendations. All right. Now moving to advice. Now, I know that you guys get wisdom poured into you all the time, but is there something that sticks out at you like, that was a really good piece of advice someone gave me?
This might sound silly, but In The Office, Dwight got advice from Michael, kiss, keep it simple, stupid. And honestly, that's kind of helped me a lot with school because, like, I feel like whenever I'm writing, I always want to overcomplicate things with fancy words to impress my teachers.
Right.
Try to do this, to, like, make sure I'm playing it safe, but also I would end up with, like, 5 pages and something that only needed to be done in 2.
Right.
And
right.
I don't know, that kind of helped me.
Yes, there you go. Sometimes that is very logical, and sometimes that is just really great advice. So,
This is a quote. I don't know who it's from, but if plan A doesn't work, there are still 25 more letters to go. So, like, if your first plan doesn't work, just keep trying.
yeah, there you go. I love it. I love it. That is very sound wisdom from both of you. Yes. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being on this podcast, and we cannot wait to come see you shine on stage. Really, y'all have 2 of my favorite characters in this entire movie, or now play, and I can't wait to come and watch it. So, thank y'all for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.